Hey team, this is a quick Nerd University video showing you how to manage the WPEngine account that we have. So WPEngine is just a dedicated host for WordPress websites. Makes it very easy to back them up, copy them, create staging areas so that you can do all your edits there and then push them to the production area. When you log in, this is where you'll end up. And everybody would have their own login account, so you'd use your own username and password, not a shared account. And you go to the sites, and here are our sites. We have this Breedwise, which was a project we were working on for one of our members. Gizmo Cares is the plan here is to build the actual GCI website, which would be explaining what Gizmo Cares is and talk about all the subsidiaries that it owns, including Neighborhood Nerds. And this is Neighborhood Nerds with its main site, which is the running site, and the staging site. And you can log into these. They're both available online to log into, and you would go to them and just log in just like you would any other WordPress site. So you'd go to the admin account. I don't know why it's taking so long to load. This might be something going on with my internet, but it'll pull up a version of the WordPress site. There it is. And you can log in here, and you're actually see up here, it's behaving just like the neighborhoodnerds.com site, but this is the staged site. So if we log in here, you'd be logging in and working on the Neighborhood Nerd site, and you could make changes and whatever, and then whenever we're cool with it, looking okay, we would come back here and we would push it to the production site, which would be copy to production, and that'll just copy it. This thing has the ability to do backups and snapshots, and it reminds you to do that. You can also update the core to the current version of WordPress, and there shouldn't be any problems updating our core since we have set up our website so that it is compatible with all of the versions of WordPress that comes out. We don't have any custom code that'll get screwed up by adding the new version of WordPress. So that's how we do that. Users are managed over here, and right now we just have Thomas Lack in here as one of the users. We have some tools here for themes that we can install. If you are migrating a site like we're talking about doing for Jim Johnston, there's a cool little plugin on WordPress. You can log into his WordPress site, install the plugin for WPEngine migration, and then it will actually migrate to WPEngine without you having to do anything. Now, the easiest way to do it, though, that I found is just to talk to the support peeps and tell them what you want to do, and they'll just walk you through it. They'll even do it for you, and you just tell them, I want to set it up just like this with a staging area and a production area, and it's a customer of ours. We're going to be migrating it over for them and hosting it from now on from where they currently live. And these guys will just help you do all of that. Now, something you'll probably have to do is get into our domain manager, which is, let's see, what do we use for domains? So I'm going to log into SimpleSafe, check out what we're using for our domain manager, which is True Domains. And can I copy passwords? Nope. Copy username? Nope. Allow. Okay, now I'm going to have to type that in again. As soon as we get this at the last pass, it'll be much easier to use. We go in here, log in with this. It's already in there for me. Log in with the reseller account so you can see all the accounts. And proceed. I was just telling about .actor sites that are available. This one's getting ready to expire on September 10th, so we need to know about that. Let's list all of our orders, take a look at what we've got. Anything expiring? Nope. Okay, everything's cool right now, except that one's going to expire pretty soon. But you may have to come over here and do like this, talking about behavior, speaking about behavior. Those are the URLs that Jim Johnston is using, and this is where you would manage them. So you would come in here and change any of the things that WPEngine tells us to change so that the website will be pointed to properly from the domain. This is the domain registrar that we use right now, is talking about behavior. We actually want to migrate all of these to our GoDaddy account, because we have a reseller account at GoDaddy, which should be in here also. Let's see if it is. Yeah. So we have GoDaddy and have the username and password that should take us over to our reseller account at GoDaddy. That may not be correct. Let me just type in GoDaddy. I may have already put it in LastPass and have it there. So, is it my account? Let's see what we've got going on. Okay, yeah, so I was wrong. This is the reseller account we have, Gizmo Cares Inc. And I don't know what the password is, but I'll add that to LastPass as soon as I can probably put it in the GTC account for Thomas, so that he has access to the username and password for managing this account. But that allows us to get in here and buy domains, add domains, manage domains for members, all that kind of jazz. And the reseller program has some kind of link that we send our members. Maybe it's expired. I don't know. We'll have to check that out too. But it allows us to direct them to a page that lets them sign up for domains on their own. And whenever they sign up there, we get a commission from it ongoing the whole time that they're a member of GoDaddy. So that's a nice way to do that. Self-health is in here. I bought this site, blesstheirheart.co, that I'm going to build a little thing for people that believe they're above the rules and park sideways in parking spaces and stuff like that. Anyway, that was the main thing I just wanted to show you guys, that we have the WPEngine login, and we also have let's see, there's a WordPress. We have a WordPress. I don't know if any of these are correct, but we have a WordPress reseller account that's pretty cool too, where if people use our reseller account and buy a WordPress site hosting at WordPress.com, we get commissions off that. So there you go. This is the login for billing, but we don't want to use that. We want to use the login that's provided to each of us to get into WPEngine. Thanks a lot.